What's up, DramaCast Nation? Get ready, because we're kicking things off with a bang. First up, the titans of European football are set to collide as Bayern Munich faces off against Chelsea in a Champions League battle that's already the talk of the town. Next, we're jetting over to London for another massive Champions League fixture. It's Tottenham Hotspur versus Villarreal, and you know this one's going to be intense. Hold up, because the action isn't just on the pitch. We've got jaw-dropping footage of a military operation that's making waves and sending a clear message. And to top it all off, a key player is making their triumphant return, ready to shake up the game. Stick around for all the details and make sure you're subscribed and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss a second. Bayern Munich versus Chelsea, a Champions League rematch ignites. Get ready, football fans, because the UEFA Champions League is back, and it's kicking off with a heavyweight bout. Chelsea, making their triumphant return to Europe's elite club competition after a two-season absence, are set to face off against the formidable Bayern Munich at the iconic Allianz Arena. This isn't just any match. It's a rematch that echoes a significant past encounter where Bayern dominated Chelsea 7-1 on aggregate back in 2019-20. Can the Blues, now champions of the Conference League and Club World Cup under Enzo Maresca, overcome this daunting historical challenge and the tactical prowess of Vincent Kompany's squad? Both teams are bringing their A-game, with Chelsea getting a massive boost as Cole Palmer returns from injury, even scoring in their recent domestic fixture, and Estevao also back in training. Adding another layer of intrigue, Nicholas Jackson, on loan from Chelsea to Bayern, is eligible to play and eager to face his former teammates. The stage is set for a gripping opener. Wednesday, September 17th, 8 p.m. UK time, live on TNT Sports 2 in the UK and Paramount Plus, Amazon Prime Video in the US. The football world is already buzzing, with fans dissecting team news and past results. Will Chelsea's recent championship pedigree translate to Champions League success, or will Bayern Munich's home advantage and historical dominance prevail? The stakes are incredibly high as these European giants clash. But the Champions League drama doesn't stop there. Get ready for another thrilling European night as we preview Tottenham Hotspur's clash with Villarreal, and you won't believe who's making a surprise appearance. Tottenham versus Villarreal, a European showdown heats up. Tottenham Hotspur is gearing up for their much-anticipated Champions League campaign opener, hosting Villarreal at their home stadium. After a somewhat shaky domestic season last year, Spurs are looking to make a strong statement in Europe under new head coach Thomas Frank, especially after a commanding 3-0 victory in their last league match. Can they carry that momentum into this high-stakes European encounter? Their opponents, Villarreal, who lifted the Europa League trophy 4 years ago, are also aiming to prove their mettle in the Champions League, despite a recent setback in their domestic league. The teams are set to field strong lineups, though both have some key players sidelined. Tottenham will be without Dominik Solanke, James Maddison, and Dejan Kulusevski due to injuries, while Villarreal faces uncertainty over Gerard Moreno and has Logan Costa, Pau Cabins, and Willy Camboila out. The match is scheduled for Tuesday, September 16th, at 8 p.m. BST, available on Amazon Prime in the UK and Paramount Plus in the US. This fixture is particularly intriguing with former Arsenal midfielder Thomas Partey available for Spurs and Juan Foyth set to face his old club Villarreal. Fans are eagerly debating the predicted lineups and potential game changers. The return of Juan Foyth to London to play against his former employers adds a personal narrative to this already exciting matchup. Now, shifting gears from the pitch to the battlefield, we've got shocking footage of a military operation that's making headlines worldwide. Prepare yourselves for a display of raw power. Military strikes, brutal footage of drug boat vaporization released. In a dramatic display of power and a clear message to drug cartels, President Donald Trump has authorized a second direct military strike against narco-terrorists. The White House released intense video footage capturing the moment a drug boat was obliterated by a missile in international waters. This operation, part of a broader strategy to combat drug smuggling, targeted confirmed narco-terrorists from Venezuela who were transporting illegal narcotics, Destined for the US, the strike resulted in the confirmed deaths of 3 individuals, and, crucially, no US forces were harmed. President Trump emphasized on Truth Social that these cartels pose a significant threat to US national security and that his administration will relentlessly hunt those distributing deadly substances. The footage serves as a stark warning. If you are transporting drugs that can kill Americans, we are hunting you. This decisive action underscores a commitment to a no-nonsense approach against those fueling the drug crisis. The release of this footage has ignited widespread discussion, with many praising the decisive action and others questioning the escalating military tactics. The images are undeniably powerful, serving as a potent symbol of the administration's stance against drug trafficking. And speaking of impactful returns, we're also tracking a major player's comeback that could completely reshape the landscape of their league. You won't want to miss this development. Key players' return sparks frenzy, a game-changer on the horizon. In news that's sending shockwaves through the league, a pivotal player, sidelined for a significant period, is reportedly making a comeback. This return isn't just about one player. It's about the potential ripple effect on team dynamics, strategy, and the entire competitive balance of the league. While specific details are still emerging, the mere prospect of this star athlete back on the field has fans and analysts buzzing with excitement and speculation. This player's presence has historically been a cornerstone for their team's success, influencing outcomes and elevating performance. Their absence has been keenly felt, and their return could signal a dramatic shift in fortunes for the upcoming season. We're breaking down what this comeback means and who stands to gain or lose. The sports world is electrified by this news, with social media ablaze with predictions and fan theories. The impact of this player's return is expected to be immediate and profound, potentially altering the trajectory of their team and the league title race. And that's just a taste of the incredible stories we've covered today. Stick around for our lightning round recap and make sure you're subscribed so you never miss another DramaCast update. All right, DramaCast crew, let's do a super fast recap. Bayern Munich and Chelsea kicked off their Champions League campaigns with a massive clash. Tottenham Hotspur battled Villarreal in another thrilling European night. We saw intense military footage of a drug boat being vaporized. And a key player made a highly anticipated return, shaking up their league. Don't miss out on any of the drama. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, leave a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all our socials for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.